Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Naila Aurel Fitriani Hafsah. My NPM is 0923014001. I'm from PBI 2023. Today I'm gonna explain about narrative text. A narrative text is a form of writing that tells a story or recounts a series of events. It can be fictional or non-fictional, depend on the plots, on the characters, and etc. Narrative aims to engage the reader's emotions, imaginations through the story that tells from the text. Okay, Okay, we move to the next slide. There is a generic structure of narrative text. Narrative texts have three generic structures. There is orientation, complication, and also a resolution. The first one is the orientation. Orientation is the sections introduce the characters of the story and also the setting. It provides background information about the story. For the second general structure is a complication. The complication is a rising action of the story, and then this is the main event of the story that tell the event of the story. This is provides conflicts, challenges, and also the obstacle of the story. For the last generic structure of a narrative text is a resolution. As a resolution is the climax of the story. There is the conflicts are ended, and also the reveals the outcome of the story and ties up any loose ends, and also providing closure for the reader. Okay, let's move to the next slide. There is the purposes of the narrative text. The first one is to entertain. A narrative text is purposes to entertain the reader. It entertain the imagination, the emotion, and also providing enjoyment and escapism through compelling stories and interesting characters. And then the second one is to inform. Narrative text can also be an informative to the reader by the conveying cultural, historical, or social insights. It also offers readers to opportunities to learn about different experiences, perspective, and also the context. Okay, we move to the third purposes of the narrative text is to persuade. In some cases, narrative text may aim to persuade or influence the readers by presenting a particular viewpoint or argument, the context of the story. By engaging the reader emotionally and intellectually, narratives can be a powerful tool for persuasion. Okay, let's move to the next slide. There is a language features of a narrative text. There is characterization. Narrative text often feature well developed characters with distinct personalities, motivation, and also traits. Characterizations characterizations help to create empathy, and also investment in the story's protagonist or antagonist. And then the second language features of a narrative text is a plot development. Plot development is a narrative typically follow a plot structure that includes exposition, rising action, climax, and also the resolution. And then the next language feature is descriptive language. Descriptive language is used to create vivid imagery and sensory details, bringing the story settings and the scenes to life. The next of language feature of narrative text is dialogue. Dialogue is often used in narrative text to reveal the character, reveal the personalities, and also advance the plot in the story. Okay, let's move to the next slide. There is a social function of a narrative text. There is a cultural transmission. Narrative texts play a crucial role in transmitting cultural values, tradition, and beliefs from one generation to another generation. The next one is entertainment and recreation. Narrative texts entertain and engage readers by immersing them in captivating stories, adventures, and also art experiences. The next one is empathy and understanding. To foster empathy and understanding by allowing readers to inhabit the lives and experiences of characters from diverse background and also the perspective one. Okay, the next one is a reflection and self-discovery. There is a narrative text encourage readers to reflect on their own lives, experiences, and also the identities. The next one is social critique and commentary. Narrative texts provide a platform for social critique and commentary addressing pressing issues, injustices, and conflicts within society. And then the next one is education and learning. Narrative texts are valuable educational tools that promote literacy, language development, and also the cognitive skill. As you can see, there is a text and also a question from a text that you can answer, but you can pause it to read the question and also the text. And then I'm gonna answer the question of a text. The first question is asking about generic structure. Orientation. There is introduction of the protagonist Jack and his dream of becoming a pirate. Discovery and also discovery of the treasure map. The complication is a Jack's journey to find the treasure, encountering various obstacles such as sea monsters, pirates, and challenges in reaching the remote island. The resolution is Jack successfully finds the treasure, faces Captain Blackbird, narrowly escapes, and returns home as a hero with the treasure. And then the second question is about the language feature. The characterization is Jack described as a young boy with a dream of becoming a pirate, determined and adventurous. And the characterization of Captain Blackbird is portrayed as cunning and menacing, with a wicked grin and threatening dialogue. The plot development of the text is the plot development of the text is introduction of the treasure map, and journey to find the treasure involves various challenges and also various obstacles. An encounter with Captain Blackbeard serves as the climax, and resolution with the Jack successfully escaping and becoming a hero. The descriptive language is words like stormy seas, treacherous waters, fierce sea monsters, mysterious islands shrouded in mist, overwhelmed with joy, created vivid imagery. And then the dialogue is Captain Blackbird's dialogue. So, you found my treasure. Have you? adds tension and reveals his characters. There is also implied dialogue during the escapes as Jack avoids the captain's attacks. I think that's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.